Culture over Culture, you're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. Well, this evening we're coming to you from Swinford Cultural Centre for part one of Harvest Fest, featuring singers and musicians from the greater East Mayo region. So we're going to start off the programme with some great lively traditional music from local group the O'Toole family.
Well, I'm a great fan of storytelling and recitations, and indeed, those of you who've watched the programme over the years, we've recorded many rambling houses, and we always come across a great storyteller or somebody do recitations. And of course, the two great people I remember, of course, doing them were Mick Lavelle from Westport and the late John Duggan, who were wonderful storytellers and great at doing recitations. But here in Swinford, a very talented lady indeed, Margaret Waters. She's a retired nurse, spent nursing many years in England before coming back to the frontline workers here in Mayo General Hospital in Castlebar. And she's going to recite a recitation which will have great significance to particularly the older generation, because it's called Memories of Long Ago, and they certainly will recall some of these great lines in this recitation. So I want you to give an extra big boolabus to a wonderful lady here. And by the way, she plays the accordion as well. When she's not doing reciting recitations, she likes to get into a session and play the accordion as well. But we've asked her to do this because it's wonderful to hear some great recitations and stories. And I know you're going to enjoy it, both here in the audience in the Cultural Centre and indeed you at home. So once again, a big boolabus for Margaret Waters.
My memories of long ago are of a cold, dark winter's night when we finished up the farmyard jobs on the last hours of daylight. The boys would fodder and milk the cows and bed them dry and warm. The girls would close in the hens and ducks so the fox could do no harm. We brought turf in for the night and stacked it by the wall. Took buckets of spring water too, a job hated by us all. Then we'd fill the lamp with paraffin oil, shine the globe till it was bright, and the light of heaven to our suffering souls we'd say when it would light. Then around our little stools we'd kneel while the rosary was said, and the young ones ate their stirabout, and off they went to bed. Old Tom and John would wander in, and sometimes Biddy too. And though they called in every night, they'd always something new. They'd lift the latch and walk right in. They never had to knock. Our door was always open then. There was no need for a lock. They were happy and contented. I never heard them moan. Our world affairs, they were not concerned. They had no TV, radio, or phone. They had no fancy furniture then, or carpet wall to wall. Just a table, chairs, a dresser and stool, and a settle bed. That was all. They never talked about hard times, perhaps they were too proud. And looking back, times were hard, but they never say out loud. Well, what a change. That house is now converted to a byre, and a big black cow is machine milled now on the spot where burned the fire. The cows have all mock cons laid on, they have electric on the wall, they have water running through a pipe, so there's no spring well at all. My family have all immigrated. In foreign lands they have settled down. They had to immigrate back then. There was no jobs to be found. Perhaps I'm reminiscing, for I'm growing old it seems. But those winter nights, round that great big blazing turf fire, I'll cherish in my dreams. Shinny.
getting the tea ready. The thrasher must be nearly finished by now, and the men will be in for their tea. They eat us out of house and home every year.
Well, I'll set the table, Mother.
I'll give you a hand.
Is Martin Durkin here this time? He's a great man to tell a story.
But don't you know, well, he will be. He won't miss the chance of a free drink. Do you know, the thresher was in Durkin's yesterday, and Mickey came home, and I'm barely able to stand up. There'll be no porter given out here today, and that's that.
Yeah, I need you out here to get up on the thrasher. Jimmy Murphy, that was cutting the bands of the sheaves, has taken offence to something and he's gone home. And I need you. Come on.
What did you say to him? Come on, you must have said something.
He's complaining all day. The sheaves are too big. They were forking them up too fast. The knife was blunt. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. And I told him our sheaves are better than his. And he took the hoof, jumped down off the thrasher, and now he's gone. Come on.
Well, Dad, you know I can't cut them out sheaves.
There's nothing to it.
Oh.
Listen, you do this. I'm afraid all these men are going to go home. And I'm bad to come in for something to eat. I do it myself when I've no one to carry the bags up to the granary.
Dad, it's not a job for a young girl anyways.
Listen, anyone can do it. Mary, you do this for me this evening, and I'll let you go to the harvest dance in Calaster on Friday night.
Will you, Dad? Will you? Is that a promise?
No.
Ma'am, what are you going to say?
Well, I suppose so.
And then, Nora, will you let the Gavin go to the dance? I remember you going to house dances when you were an awful lot younger.
Thanks, Granny. I'm off to get up on the tractor now to see what I
Come on,
can do.
come on.
Come on, Granny, we better start the tea.
That didn't take long now, but he hadn't much to thrash. Look, nothing not even on the table. Mikey now could have done all that thrashing himself. He could have worked the flail, and anyway, he could have done a bit of scutching in the bed with it.
You know something? I was glad when Dick Haley came and gave me a break from firing up them heavy shaves onto the thrasher. Farking them up, they were an awful weight. And you know, it wasn't half seasoned.
Anyway, I forgot to tell you anyway that Gerline is a great worker. She cut them shaves. Anyway, the thrasher won't be here too long. He hadn't enough to even to feed the hens for the year.
Did you see that grand plastic cabbage out there? I wonder, would there be any chance of us getting a feed of that? And a bit of bacon and a few spuds. Do you think is there any chance of getting it?
Not a hope in hell. Hasn't me head minded all day about his field of spuds? Arden banners, champions, golden wonders, and the devil knows what.
Well, I see a few pits of spuds surely over in Garrydow. But sure, I tell you something, you wouldn't burst yourself with all you get at this table.
Well, Martin and John, I suppose you're looking for a dropping of tea. And here is some lovely homemade soda bread I made last week. And here is the butter, the country butter, and lather it on.
But. And we're well able for it too. No, I'm parched for a drink. Any chance of any porter?
No, indeed there is not, and there won't be. The thrasher is no place for men drinking porter. It's far, far too dangerous.
Oh, John, what did I tell you?
All right.
I'll make you a grand pot of tea now. And there's a pot of jam to go with that soda bread. You won't get better apple and black currant jam anywhere. And I have some lovely fresh boiled eggs as well.
Well, look at here. After our hard day's work, our stale soda bread, butter, and watery jam.
Well, plenty apples, all right, but there weren't two through who with them. My young fella tried to steal a few apples, and the old lady came out with a pitchfork after them.
Now, boys, there's a few eggs for you and a nice cup of tea.
All right, stop. It's time the other men will be coming in and you'll have nothing left for them. Left for them?
No.
What on earth are you doing with a bag of oats in the kitchen, Mickey?
I just brought in this bag to show you how good the grain was this year.
Great.
Come over here and have a look at this. Oh.
It's only a rash. It's only a bloody lash.
Oh, jeez.
Sarah, what's going on here?
Oh, Mary, I'm after getting the fright of me life. Didn't your father bring a bag of oats into the kitchen and didn't a big rat jump out of it? Oh, I'll never get over this.
Our mother, sure, it's only a rat. Wait till I tell you what happened to me. You know that John Doyle that you got for the thresher? Well, he's only after asking me to go to the dance in Killasser on Friday night with him. I'm so excited.
Jesus! I'd rather see the rat back in the house than that Jim Doyle.
Dad!
Why did you say you'd let her go to the harvest dance in Killasser?
Why did you say you would?
Oh!
Now, was another wonderful sketch there from the Railway Drama Group from Swinford. And great credit must go to a particular lady, and that's Anne Hanaho, who was producer and director. Come on out, Hannah, and just take a bow. Who produced and directed, because they put this very specially together for our show this evening, The Harvest. Here she is, the lady herself. So you had wonderful people working on it.
Yes, yeah, it was great. As soon as you mention an idea to these people, they just jump on the bandwagon straight away, so it's great. And fair play to them all, they did a great job.
Great. And of course, you perform all throughout the year, don't you?
We do, yeah. We love to get involved in anything that's on, but we've had lots and lots of different things now during the year, so it was great. So it's great to see people back out again and enjoying the productions that we're putting on. So thanks to yourselves for being here.
Lovely. So once again, a big round of applause. Bullabus here for the wonderful Swinford Railway Drama Group, and Anna Hanaho here, who is their producer. And our next artist, he spent many years in Birmingham playing with a band before returning to his native County Mayo, and indeed continued with the music. He's had a couple of hit records, including 21 Years, which was a big hit for Dermot Hegarty many, many moons ago. And the audience here would love if they join in, clap their hands and sing along with it, because you know this song very well. It's called My Galway Queen. So would you please welcome the one and only Mr. Michael Fox.
A girl from the Galway town, but our love could never be. For I long to see the world and the treasures it held for me. So I left my net at home, sailed across the raging sea. And to Boston I did go, worked in a town they called Quincy. As each day passed I did not find the fame and fortune I had in mind. Her streets they were not paved with gold, even her summer nights seemed cold. I miss my Galway queen, my friends in Athenry. I wish I could be there tonight with lovely Nancy close by my side. Well, the days went slowly by. I started longing for my home. What good is searching for a dream when you're not with the one you love? So before our love grows cold, it's back to Galway I must go, to be with the one I love, and to stray from her no more. Oh, I miss my Galway queen, my friends in Athenry. I wish I could be there tonight, with lovely Nancy close by my side. One more time. Oh, I miss my Galway queen, my friends in Athenry. I wish I could be there tonight, with lovely Nancy close by my side.